On December the 12th, Burnley went into 4th place, though they slipped back to 6th the following day. Nick Harris, also known as @SportingIntel on Twitter, tweeted that 12 Premier League teams have a points total within 2 of their goals scored, before going on to note how many points, 31, Burnley's 16 goals had been worth in achieving this remarkable league position. We thought this was worth investigating in a bit more detail, and so we plugged in the last full 5 seasons worth of Premier League goals and points totals at season's end, plus this season so far with 17 games completed. The first thing to note is that looking at 120 teams' goals and points totals, it is remarkable how closely 1 goal equals 1 point. As we'll come on to see, there is some disparity between teams over the last full 5 seasons, but the average points total per goal across that sample of 120 teams is 1.03. Now, a full table of those 120 teams would be a bit unwieldy on the screen, so we've pulled out some key things to note. In the last 5 seasons, the top 10 teams for goals scored have won the title 3 times, finished second 3 times, and shared 2 third places, 1 4th spot and 1 5th spot between them. The average points per goal is 0.97, with only Chelsea even faintly garnering more points than their goals total might suggest. Man City and Liverpool's goal machines of 2013-14 both racked up many more goals than their points total suggests. Indeed, City would have to have won 34 games to get 1 point per goal scored. When we look at points totals, 5 teams in the top 10 places came first, i.e. all the title winners of the completed seasons we've looked at. 3 teams came second, 1 came third, and poor old Arsenal perennially came 4th. Interestingly, among teams who were top 10 for points won, the average points per goal is higher, 1.05, with teams who accrue large points tallies tending to be slightly better at getting more points for their goals. Indeed, Chelsea's title-winning side of 2014-15 scored 73 goals for 87 points, at 1.19 points per goal, the same total as Leicester City in 2015-16, who scored 68 goals for 81 points. What then of the teams who get low points per goal totals? The average finishing place of these 12 teams is 16th, but that is buoyed by the 2013-14 Liverpool and Swansea City teams and the Everton of 2015-16. The lowest total was achieved by Aston Villa in 2015-16 when they were propping up the table with 17 points for 27 goals. While they were bad, Reading were maybe somewhat unlucky to have scored 43 goals for only 28 points in the season they left the Premier League. Note too how free-scoring Liverpool, who finished second in 2013-14 with 101 goals and only 84 points, are sandwiched between 2 teams who finished last. You wouldn't think that points per goal efficiency would link last season's Sunderland and the second highest scoring team of the last full 5 seasons, but it does. And what of the teams who are best at generating points per goal? Well, 3 are from this season, including Burnley, whose total of 31 points from 16 goals is almost 2 points per goal, and nearly half a point per goal better than the next best of the last 6 seasons. The next best, Huddersfield of this season, another team who make efficiency a goal, with no pun intended. Interestingly, of these best 10 teams for points per goal in the last 6 seasons, the highest finish is Manchester United's 5th place in 2015-16. Indeed, United and Stoke City are the only teams to appear in the efficiency top 10 twice. Interestingly as well, this season's Stoke are the worst team of 2017-18 for efficiency, with 0.84 points per goal. Swansea have reasons to look cheerfully at precedent. Only 2 teams who manage more than 1.1 points per goal in the last full 5 seasons have been relegated, Burnley in 2014-15 and Norwich in 2013-14. Otherwise, the average finishing position of teams managing more than 1.1 points per goal in the last 5 full seasons, and this season, is between 9th and 10th. If Swansea do go down, they could be considered a significant outlier or unlucky. So goals seem to equal points almost exactly across the last 5 full seasons and this one. And that just shows how remarkable Burnley are. No other side has come close in the last 6 years to squeezing every last ounce of point from so few goals. It's just another feather in the cap of Sean Dyche, the king of efficiency.